The goal of the 7 Mindsets workshop is to walk individuals through the 7 mindsets, to show them how anyone can take the 7 mindsets of success and realize rapid top-level success. By walking through the mindsets and hearing real-life examples of how people are applying the mindsets, it'll make it more relatable and show you how success is possible for everyone. Welcome, I'm glad everybody's here. My name is Sten Morgan. I wrote the 7 Mindsets of Success. The reason I wrote the book was to help other people achieve rapid top-level success, to show people it is possible, even when you're young, to achieve success, and it doesn't take 20, 30 years to do it. My story is I grew up with a single mom, 3 sisters, not a lot of money. We moved, I think last count, we lived in 27 houses before I was in high school. So for me growing up, things were hard. Life was hard, and that was the lens I viewed the world through. And early on, success just wasn't attainable to me, is what I thought, because that just wasn't what happened to people in our situation. And it was probably in high school I started realizing at some point failure wasn't an option. To help my sisters, to help my mom, I had to rise to the occasion and accomplish things I thought I wasn't capable of doing. And through that, I went to college. I studied finance and economics. Didn't know yet what that meant I was going to do. But it was junior year in college I figured out I think I want to help people with their money. Growing up, we didn't have any money. Being a teenager, you thought, well, money led to all bad things. The lack of money is what caused stress. So I felt if you made a lot of money, everything would be okay. So I studied finance, I studied economics, I became a financial planner. At the age of 21, I was still in college and I was giving people financial advice. It was strange. It was hard to find those people that would listen to me and take financial advice, but I started down that path. I had a vision of a general direction I wanted to go, and I realized I had to do everything I could to make it work, because there was no plan B, there was no safety net. It had to work. And so through that, I started in the financial business. I joined a big firm, one of the largest in the country, had a partner. We were managing close to 200 million of assets, and I was 23 years old. Great experience, loved what I was doing. It was safe, it was comfortable. I was making a good amount of money at that time, but I realized I wanted more. I realized I think I was capable of more. And so I quit that job. No plan B. I was getting married 2 months later, just bought a house, and didn't know what I was going to do. I said, well, I think I can start my own business. So I went to start my own business, but didn't expect my ex-partner to sue me for leaving. I did nothing wrong, he just didn't want me to do well. And so again, through my lens of when I was young, the world was out to get you. Things are going to stand in your way. Success was unattainable or too hard to capture. And again, I realized failure wasn't an option. I was married, we were planning to have kids, and so I started in Nashville, where I'd only lived for 3 years, with 0 clients, and in 3 years achieved the highest recognition you can get in our business at 28 years old, which was very unusual. I didn't know it was. Again, for me in my mind, failure wasn't an option. So in my business, when you need to be 55 years old, which is about the average age of a financial advisor in our country, you had to take 20 years, and eventually, if you worked hard enough, you would get it. I couldn't wait that long. I have 2 girls now, a wife. I had 3 sisters. My mom was single still at the time. I mean, it was just the people around me needed me. They needed me to do well. And I felt if I did well, that motivated me enough that I knew I could help them. When I was in middle school and high school, I couldn't help them. I didn't have the means. I just had to watch difficult things happen to the people around me. And so I reached that level at 28 years old. Now we have 6 people on our team. We've continued that success. So I wanted to help other people do that. I started getting asked to speak at events, and I would go and I'd tell people what I was doing, and I started realizing that it's really not about the habits each day I did, because people were doing the same things as me, but not getting those same results. And so what I realized, it's more about how I learned to view the world. It's how I learned to view challenges, conflict. It was really about the lens that I put on and what I woke up to every day and how I approached my day. And so when I wrote the 7 Mindsets of Success, it was how vulnerable could I be, which is not easy for me, and really give people an inside peek to say, hey, if you do these things and you think this way, success is possible for you too.